Good morning. It's Friday, August 20th. We're wrapping up our devotion on Ephesians 5:21-33. So, in looking at Ephesians 5 this week, we look at the role of women and we look at the role of men. And in reality, Ephesians 5 deals with the role of Christians. There is a mutual submission that Christians owe one to another, humbling oneself to bear one another's burdens, not advancing themselves above others, nor domineering over one another, and giving laws to one another. A Christian husband or a Christian wife can serve Christ in their role every single day by submitting to Christ's design, ready to do all the duties of the respective places and stations that God has allotted to us in the world. If you're married now, you have a wonderful opportunity to serve Christ in this manner. If you're not married, let your dates and prospective spouses know what you have to offer in Christ. Seek a Christian spouse so that Christ can dwell in your marriage. If you do not plan on marrying, then encourage your friends and fellow believers to serve God in their marriages. And yet, like I said at the very beginning today, we can apply this to our lives simply as Christians. We can. We can look at it as to one another, we submit, we become Christ-like, like Christ submitted in submission to obeying his Father. Right? He came, lived a perfect life. He began a mission. He created disciples. He went to the cross for you and for me. We learned earlier this week that in the relationship of husband and wife, a husband is Christ-like, and he submits himself, surrenders himself to his wife. Christ-like, out of love. But he's not alone. The wife does the same thing, right? She surrenders herself to him, submitting as Christ would. And you and I, as fellow Christians, do the same thing. We take this God's image of marriage, God's image of Christ, love to his bride, the church, which you and I are a part of. And then we do the same thing. So you see, this Ephesians 5 text where we've seen the focus on marriage is really so much more. It is your life as a Christian and mine. Ponder that this weekend. Share that with someone. Bless them. Think about it. Got a question? Shoot me a note. Let me know. Blessings to you all, and hope to see you this weekend, either in person at Trinity Lutheran here in Reading or online, 9 o'clock. Facebook, YouTube, our webpage, readingtlc.org. Go in peace, serve the Lord, be Christ-like.